Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to some more World of Tanks. It's the final day of the marathon. We have slightly under 24 hours to complete this thing, and I need a ton of experience. It's gonna probably take like 100 battles. Well, no, that would be like averaging 500 XP per battle. That's way too low. I think my average is around like 650 to 700, depending on what I'm playing and how I'm doing on that given day. And so technically, like that would put it at what, 80 battles, but I don't know. To be fair, there's no stage skipping now. We're not going from one stage to another in which, say, if you need 20 XP to get to the next stage, and you get 1,000 in the next battle, you only use 20 of those 1,000, so like 800 and well, whatever, 980 go to waste. That's a 20 XP, right? Anyways, I'm not sure if I didn't remember the numbers halfway through that sentence, but anywho, yeah, that's how it works. There's no stage skipping now, though, so it's just a sprint to the finish line. Today, I am feeling a little bit better than yesterday. At the end of the 80 whatever it was battle session, it was pretty gosh darn difficult and just exhausting. Now, had good bit of sleep, and I planned out my whole day. I planned out what I'm gonna do. I planned out the sort of basics, food, work stuff that I have to do, things of that nature. So yeah, I mean, we got this, right? Hopefully, maybe, no? I reckon we got this. Okay, so what I'm hoping for here is for the next artillery shot to miss me. Yep, okay. And then we get the hell out of here. Because I really thought that we'd be able to spot at least something over there, but oh well, tough luck, I guess. There goes the Waffenträger. And playing in the heavy line is, I guess, something I should have done from the start. But I wanted to do something a bit not so typical. Very complicated battle. On today's agenda, other than just sitting in front of my screen for another 10 hours or so, 8 maybe, I don't know. On the agenda, like I said, it's gonna be trying to mark the American Tier 7 TD, the non-turreted one, T25AT, right? I'm on like I'm within sneezing distance of the mark of excellence, so no, that should be done basically early today, right? And then after that gets done, he's not there. After that gets done, I reckon. Oh, really? Come on, shoot people. Click red tank, come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Just see the red tank and click it. I understand that it's not that simple sometimes, but, sometimes it really is. You should have like a really good angle on him from over there. It's not like the rock is round. Oh, that was a crying shame, that. Anyways, it's 6-0 already, so I have no expectations from this battle. Yeah, I know, you're big, tough, strong, lots of armor. Oof. Man, this is a nasty position. I'm gonna use that. I don't think I ever used that position. Of course, the problem is you gotta sit perfectly, and you gotta make sure that there's nobody anywhere else, which for this guy is ideal, but 0 to 7, the like Death is coming. What else do you want me to do here? I guess I leave, although I can't because the STI just moved up. Is it the ST1 or the STI? I never know. Yeah, so there goes my escape route. At that sort of angle, I am just impressed. Like, down into this thing, I am just impressed at that shot. But, you know, when it's not going for you, it's really just not going for you. What can you expect? Put one into the T-54. I wonder if my enemies... Well, yes, my teammates are more so my enemies this time round. I wonder if they're going to be able to kill a single tank. They managed to get one by some god's miracle. We'll see, I guess. Max is going to come over. Hello. I was just going to trade HP for this, because he knows. Yeah, oof. Didn't realise he had an angle from there. I should have moved. Well, I can't move back either, because, yeah. Managed to kill a grand total of absolutely nothing. Okay, that... You know what, that's a nice slap in the face for the morning, for the first game of the day, but, yeah, the first pancake is always burnt. The first pancake is always the one you throw out. Why not? Let's get into it, and I will see you all in 8 hours when I'm done with this. No, I'm kidding. I'll provide live updates along the way, but for now, I just need to play some music, focus a little bit, check out my socials, and so on and so forth. And yeah, we got this. Let's go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with an update. I bought this thing again just to artificially, for as much as possible, or rather as long as possible, keep my interest in the game alive, and, you know, stop myself from, falling into some sort of slump where I just play battle after battle without really caring for the results or anything, just, you know, just playing for the sake of playing, with horrible results and all that. I really don't want to do that. That's the last thing I want to do, and just, you know, keep myself engaged, I guess, and keep my sanity and stave off exhaustion. I bought the Phase 1, and it's a good tank. It's a very good tank. I would say a little bit worse than the concept. I still think the concept is better in pretty much every respect. Apart maybe from armor, I think this tank has slightly better armor overall. The turret is roughly, well, it's vastly different, but it's roughly the same. Well, Juggernaut, there you go. Now you've completely gone insane, finally. What I mean by that is they're completely different in terms of their profiles. The concept turret is just weird and it's like a long rectangle. This is more like a traditional turret, just a little bit oversized with a cupola and stuff. But in terms of like where you get shot at and where you try and shoot this thing, it's kind of the same, right? The side, frontally, you have no chance against it unless you can hit that cupola up there, and it's very, very, very difficult to hit, and even if you do, it's not guaranteed that you're going to pen, and so... Did it really have a shot of that? I thought I hit it away behind the barricades, or the barricades, these like ruins here. That was suspicious. I could just load heats and overmatch his armor. I'm kind of hoping that the Tiger 2 will come out of the woodwork eventually. Though, little chance of that happening apparently. The good news for me, though, is that I used the same crew on the concept and the A1 and the phase 1. Sorry, so you know, I was robbed of damage. I don't care what you say. I was robbed, physically mugged of that damage right there. Of course, one of the biggest selling points at the time of the Phase 1 is the large repair kit. It comes with a free large repair kit, which back in the day was very powerful because one click of the large repair kit and it will fix all your modules. Now, the small repair kit does that anyway, so basically the large repair kits just took a huge nerf. In terms of their value, they just became a lot less valuable. Now they repair, I think it's 15% faster or something. Like everything on your tank gets repaired 15% faster as a sort of passive bonus to repairs, which is, I mean, it's certainly alright. That is literally vile, okay? That is just vile that did not hit anything. Can I get him now? No, probably not. Alright, well, just chasing after the last bit of damage here, mostly. Oh, I did not see the pattern coming down. That, of all the things the pattern could have done, that is not one thing I thought he would do. Okay. Alright, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the tank is... The ship, she is a fine captain, but, like... It's a bit slower than the concept. It feels a little bit less, you know? And sure, the hull armor may be a bit more reliable, but it's not really all that reliable either against higher tiers, so I don't know what to say, honestly. It's like, it's alright, but eh. I feel like the concept is just like a slightly better tank. Slightly different, but just overall slightly better, which is a weird feeling to have when you have two of the same tanks and they're both premiums, and one is just a slightly upgraded version of the previous one and you ended up buying both of them. It's a bit of a weird feeling, but anyways. Enough about the Phase 1 and my opinion of it so far, or at least my first impressions of it so far. I think I'm going to learn that the armor on this thing is a little bit more reliable, probably, than the concept. And I'm going to like the tank a little bit more as a result. Average performance today is around 2.5, I think. Oh, Juggernaut, that's terrible. It is. Average performance with tier 9s was around 3.7 this morning, which was great. And then I got a bit tired of tier 9s, mainly because I don't want to say I don't see the point in playing them, but I'm not playing them for marks, and I've been playing them for a while, and it feels like the same game over and over and over again. And the battles I've been having have been 15 to 1, 1 to 15. This is one of the rare close battles that I've had that I'm actually enjoying. Oh, I thought he wouldn't spot me, and I was... No, come on, armor, work! Oh, he has one shot at me that he can get off for free, and then I get him, so I use the dip in the terrain, hide the hull. Ooh, he's turning away. Okay, got him. That's it. That's the victory. So yeah, like most of the battles I've been fighting have been like 1 to 15, 15 to 1. Not even like, you know, 3 or 4 or 5, so they've been ridiculously one-sided, situations where you physically cannot do anything. And that has, as fate would have it, like the one live battle I recorded is extremely close and fun. So there you go. But, like, you cannot do anything, and I don't mean just to win the battle, I mean, you cannot do much to begin with. I had a situation playing as, oh, what was it? I think the STRV at tier 8 or something like that. I would spawn, I got to my bush in 30 seconds, and literally, as I fired my first shot, I realized that 70% of my team's HP is gone. It's just like, what do you do in that situation? Like, I got 2 shots of damage, and I was ammo racked instantly. Speaking of, I got ammo racked 3 times today. Yeah. 54 battles, though, and I'm on 30,000 XP, so not exactly on par for how much I need. I thought I'd have at least like 35, 40,000 at this point, but the reason I have more battles than I should, or rather I have less XP than I should probably, is because I've been playing a couple of stock tanks. I realized that I have some reserves that were expiring, so I decided to go and play some stock tanks for a little bit. And I played with the... where is it? Somewhere in here. Played with the Tiger 2, because that's mostly stock. And then I played with the STRV at tier 8, which is... Oh, sorry, the UDES 3. It's not the STRV. The UDES 3 at tier 8, which is... it's an interesting tank to play stock, especially with the crew at 66%. But yeah, I don't want to pay real money to retrain the crew. I'll just suffer through a few games with it. Although not during the marathon. No. Stock, this thing is terrible. I don't want to see it. No. Instead, this is the stuff that I've been working on. So this is, or rather, this is the stuff that I wanted to work on initially with the, grinding this a little bit, getting this to 85% mark of excellence. It's an excellent tank. I mean, just need to get it up to 85. Wanted to grind some of the equipment and gear on this, and played a couple of battles with this as well. But I realized I'm jumping from tanks too much, and I was like, you know what? Let's not do that. And instead, I was sort of, going back and forth deciding what I want to play, and I realized I can do premium tank destroyers. Yes, I can. Because I have this. And this is sodding awesome. Look at it. That's some really, really nice battles in this. Don't mind the performance, the average performance of this tank so much. I played it a lot a while ago, and I got its stats to, questionable quantities, shall we say. Now I'm a lot better at the game. I think I can perform a lot better with the tank as well. But yeah, that's been pretty fun. And overall now I think I'm going to be back at tier 9 for a little bit, playing with stuff like the Standard B, the A Phase 1, and so on and so forth to, grind a little bit more. Am I tired? Yes. Do I want to play still? 33,000 experience, that's the problem. If it was 23,000, I would be looking forward to this grind. But I got 43 yesterday, and the day before that I got 35. I can get 33. I can get 33, absolutely. I can absolutely get 33. Let's go. 6 PM right now. I think if I want to finish the marathon, I'm going to need to set a new record for the amount of games played in a single day. I'm going to go shower and I'm going to go exercise, shower, and then have some dinner or something in about 2 hours from now. So it's going to be like a lengthy break there, and then I'm going to come back late in the evening and then try and finish this off. I kind of want to get it to around 20,000 XP for the late evening segment, because I feel like that's about how much fuel I'm going to have left in me after the slightly lengthier break. If anything, though, it's going to sound a bit weird, but I get the feeling that this marathon is sort of helping me understand a little bit more about how my brain works and how to pace myself, especially in situations where I have very limited time. Like, what hours work? When am I most productive? When am I most focused? And stuff like that. And also, it's making me realize that coffee is liquid gold. it really helps a lot in this. But like, no joke, I'm starting to sound like a professional athlete, and it's because I'm doing a 10-day marathon in like 4 days. Yes, it's difficult. Let's be honest, it's fucking difficult. Coffee is liquid gold. It gives me so much more focus, and especially if you have something that you like the flavor of, right? You set it up so you sort of reward yourself with a drink, right? Let's say I need to get to 40,000 experience, and after that I'm gonna take a break or whatever. Or I got to 35,000. I now need to get to 45,000, and as a result, I'm gonna have coffee while I'm doing it. And so it's you sort of give yourself a little bit of happiness in this miserable game, right? Well, I'm kidding. It's not complete misery, but yeah, you get the point that I'm trying to make. Sorry, Patton, by the way, and oh, sorry, not Patton, Waffenträger. Sorry, what do you want me to do? I'm moving. I need to get into position. Jesus, the passive-aggressive sorry of some people for for things that just. I mean, come on, man. It's important to get down here quickly because I don't want them to overrun the southern defenders. That's the idea, right? I don't want them to overrun the guys in the south, because if they do, it's gonna be no bueno. Now I'm gonna get some love messages from him in after the battle ends. Especially because I went in front of his gun there, but yeah, he's not gonna believe me. I went in front of his gun to try and protect him from the guys down south because I want to keep him alive. But he's not gonna believe me when I tell him that, so like, whatever. We lost the base already, and there you go. 3-minute battle, you know what? Better than the average score. Better than the average score, what can I say? Oh, there's a little bump there. Fuck that, man. Seriously. Okay, who shot? The Scharffutter shot. Okay. Not the best. That's good. He has 3 more, at least. 2. 1 left. Or maybe none left. Probably none left because he's running away. Yeah. Base is dead, though, so... Like, I can't make it to the base anyway, so, whatever. They didn't cap? They don't want to cap. Okay. Or someone reset the cap. One or the other. The 268 version 4 is coming for us, and so is that other thing. There's a Shelmer as well? Okay, genuine question. Has my team killed anything this game? I know the score says 15-8, but other than, like, my shots and the people I've killed, has my team managed to kill anything? Fucking hell. Alright, let's go, let's leave the battle and come back for a love letter from the Waffenträger. Yeah, nah. It's frustration like that that'll get you. Yeah, the average damage and assistance damage and assisting damage is going to be quite low for because of those stock tanks that I've played. It's really quite impossible. You know what? I'm going to get ahead of the curve here. There you go. A little bit of politeness and a little bit of humility goes a long way. Try and be nice to your fellow gamers, you know? Try and be nice to your fellow gamers, and you're going to see you're going to have a lot more fun along the way as a result. I'm going to leave off on that note, and I will see you in a couple of hours when I probably begin my evening session. So I'm going to grind up to some 40,000 now, and I'm gonna stop and do some things, and then come back in the evening to finish off the marathon. Honestly, today I know that I'm not exactly in the finishing stages of the marathon now. I mean, in the last stage, but of the phase today, I'm not exactly like 5 or 10,000 away, so I can't really speak for the entire stage. But other than the annoyance of grinding those stock tanks, which boiled me over, and I'm never doing that again, especially not when I'm chasing a large amount of battles played and trying to endure the suffering and all that good stuff. Other than that, it's been okay. Like, it's been pretty okay. The one thing I'm desperately lacking right now is a sense of purpose and direction. I don't know why I'm playing, other than the fact that I need to play 100 battles, but I need a sort of sense of purpose in those battles, and I'm not going to be able to mark the AE, I'm not going to be able to mark the Concept 1B, I'm just not good enough. And so, yeah, I guess I'm playing for my stats, to bump up my WN8 and to bump up my, I guess, win ratio a little bit, if that works, although it's, as you can see, with, what is it, 47% that I have for the day. Not particularly great today. The wins have been sort of, well, they've been kind of missing. Certainly not as bad as the day before yesterday, but I ended up with like 30% or something, but, all in all, it's alright, I think. What the hell are you doing? Brave little medium. Very brave. Oh, that's a problem. I'll tell you what, I started this battle. I'm not gonna just end it without actually showing you the full thing, so you know what? One more live game, why not? That's a big problem. Like a huge problem. Score-wise, damage-wise, assisting damage-wise, the thing to do right now would be to play over here. However, I would like to win this battle, and I would like to enable my team to win this battle as well. And so I'm going to play over here in the middle of the open field against 2 enemy tanks. And hope against hope that there isn't a third one, because if there is a third one, just get me out of this battle, I don't care. But I'm gonna try and isolate the duels. It doesn't hurt when it misses, right? It's a shot on the move. I don't expect to hit many of these. What hurts me the most is when it misses by derping a shot literally 3 feet in front of the barrel. Like, that's what hurts the most. Okay, I'll take one more shot from that. I thought the shot was empty. That was supposed to happen like 5 minutes ago. That what you just did there was supposed to happen like 5 fucking minutes ago. Useless. Absolutely fucking useless. believe it or not, I'm not upset. I did what was in my power. If I just stayed in the open, I would have been slowly grinded away, right? And probably shot from the back as well. I had to push up, and then pushing up is risky. You know, it's a problem. I thought the shot was empty. I thought I counted 4 shots, but he fired 3. He got me with the last one, which is why he started relocating and ended up dying. But so I'll take the kill on that shot for tour. It's mine, but you know, game doesn't care. Anyways, that's it for now. It's fine. I'm fine. It's not the worst thing ever. It's just that I'm getting I'm getting bored, and I really desperately want to play something else and not this sodding game anymore. I'm just overburnt. There's just way too much of it. However, it's not that bad. I feel like I can leave it for a day or two and then come back later and you know, do the things I really want to do in this game, and that's mark tanks. And specifically mark like some tier 5 and 6 vehicles that I have, because I want to mark them, delete them from my garage, and then move the crew over to the next higher tier vehicle. Stuff like this, you know, I really want to mark this, and then I want to continue playing with the Tiger 131. I've stopped playing with it because of the battle pass, but I really want to do that, right? Like, look at this. It's a wonderful crew here, and it's the same crew I used to mark the Tiger P. Oh, sorry, the VK3001, and then later the Tiger P. I also want to play the KV1, the German KV1, the captured variant. I want to. It's not a particularly good tank, but I want to play it. I want to play this as well, and that's what I find fun. That's what I kind of enjoy right now, and I can't do that. One, because the battle pass points are gone, and the other is I need tier 9s for better XP and all that good stuff. Anywho, see you all in the evening. Hello and welcome. It's me again. It's now actually late in the evening, well, relatively late in the evening, and I am well, I'm sprinting to the finish line, right? 10,000 base XP left. That's, what, that's 10 games? Well, not really, but you get the point. I'm beat now, though. Now I'm properly beat and my brain isn't working anymore, and I'm just going forwards like a tourist, and I just want to get this over with. I don't care what tanks I play with. I just want to get this over with. In the sort of period between now and the previous segment that I've recorded, it was actually going kind of fine, which is how I made it to here. But I get the feeling that the last 10,000 XP are going to be the hardest, because I just don't want to play this sodding game anymore, and I've had some other things piss me off in my day-to-day life, so yeah, it's a nasty combination, and unfortunately I have to keep playing now, because I don't have any other choice, because this ends in like a few hours. It ends in 7 AM, so I have to finish it now. If I could leave it for tomorrow, I would leave it, but I can't. On the other hand, I do have some news. I have some math. Well, some math, Juggernaut. That'll make for an exciting video. Well, listen. Here's the math. So, I've calculated how many battles I've played over the course of the marathon. And currently, at the time of recording, I have played 420 battles since the start of the marathon, which means it took me roughly 420 battles to get to this point, i.e. to within spitting distance of completing the marathon, which I think is pretty good. Now, depending on where you go and you know, who you ask, you're going to get some information that's just straight up bogged down average, right? That 650 to 700 experience is, 600 to 650 experience is the average base XP gained for a World of Tanks player. I really don't think so. See, my average gain was, my average experience, base experience per battle, or across all these battles, was something around 650. Now, I'm not sure how accurate the 420 number is. By the way, haha, 420, but no, seriously. I'm not sure how accurate it is, because I think the first day of the marathon wasn't actually when I started playing for the marathon, because I think the battles I had on that day were before the marathon officially started. So it might be like a 20 or 30 battles less. But at any rate, all this means is that by the time I finish the marathon, it will take me either 420 or 450 battles-ish, all things considered and everything put together, which is fine. I think that's pretty gosh darn good. Again, depending on who you ask, some people are going to say it's average, but I think they're wrong. I think they're very, very wrong, because I know for a fact, I've talked to Skill4LTU, and his average base XP across, I think, multiple streams, but in the last few days, certainly, while playing with the 60TP, I think, and before that, while playing with the Tessac, was, and this is what I'm talking about, I'm just going forward without a care in the world. I'm just being stupid, and I'm getting punished for it, and I will continue to get punished for it. Hit by artillery. Goodbye, I don't care. I just want to get through the fucking thing, and I'm sorry if I'm ruining other people's games. I'm genuinely not trying to do it on purpose. I swear to you, I thought I could just spot everyone and they'd die, but I don't know. Actually, wrong. I didn't think. I don't think anymore. I'm just over this whole idea of whatever the fuck I'm doing. Yeah. Where was I? So yeah, his base XP, averaged out across a couple hundred games, was around 700. Now, that puts me at around 100 base XP, while 50 to 70 base XP less. Considering the fact that that man plays this game full-time for a living and has well over 300,000 battles played, I would reckon that's pretty gosh darn good, but that's not the point. The point is, he's certainly not an average player, right? Some however many thousand WN8, 60-something% win ratio, Super Unicum, right? That's what they're called. Definitely. You know, one of the best players out there. And I checked at the stats, I checked the stats of some other content creators and, like, top-tier streamers and stuff like that, people that really play the game a lot, every day for an extended period of time. And they're sort of in the same space. Which leads me to believe that 650 to 700 XP is anything but average. Despite what people on Reddit will try and tell you. I really don't think this is average. I would say that this is pretty much on par with what the rest of the stats of my account are, especially in the last year. And that is 55% win ratio, around 1.8 to 2,000 WN8. Generally pretty good stats, right? Tanks GG puts it in the very good category. So, yeah, you go, average, good, very good. So, 2 steps above average. Not that it matters, I really don't care, and I don't want to make this sound like, oh, I've been insulted, people are calling me average or below average, or no, I don't really care about that. What I'm trying to, the reason I'm talking about all of this to begin with is trying to put it into perspective of how BS this marathon is, and how skewed some people's perceptions of what is average are. The average player does not have 700 base XP per battle averaged out across like a couple of hundred battles, right? They don't. In fact, they have considerably less. And it makes a big difference. But the fact that I got the marathon in like around 400 battles is pretty gosh darn amazing to me. Especially as, I gotta admit, on the whole, especially the last 3 days, I've been playing a lot worse than what I would hope to play, like, on average. And the reason for that is, like, situations like this where I'm just completely brain dead. I cannot use my brain to think. I cannot use my brain to do squat. I am just tired. I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm sick of it. I want to stop, but I have 10,000 XP more, so I might as well finish it, right? And so I don't really look at my teammates, I don't really look at the minimap, I am just straight up tired. And had I seen the minimap, I would have gone down here and not over here with the hold down heavy tank, but it's like I said, the brain is not working. I'm here to just spam a couple of games out and probably put the number of games I needed to finish this up to 500 and ruin most of my stats in the process. But I really could not care less. I just want to get this over with. And so yeah, that's how it's been going. This is a moderately interesting battle. Well, it would be if I wasn't horribly out of position, but alright, maybe I can focus a little bit. Let's see. Can't push here, can't push here, can't push here, can't push down there. I could push over there. Well, the T-33 is going to go and he's not going to get shot at. Why is he not getting shot at? Can't hit anything. Why did he not get shot at and I'm getting shot at? What, better camo? You gonna tell me they didn't spot him, but they spotted me? Just gotta admit, I'm gonna have a hard time believing that, but okay. Okay. And again, he's not getting shot at, but fine. I don't want to think. I don't want to think about anything. Fuck this. Oh, I forgot about this. The highlight of today's grind is this tank. I've been playing it stock, and I mentioned previously that playing these tanks stock is probably what killed me today. Otherwise, I would be in a way better mood, but it's not just that they're stock, it's everything combined. Do you want to guess the win ratio for this tank today? Or actually, no, do you want to guess the win ratio I have on this tank up until this point in total? I've played around 30 battles in it, maybe. Want to guess the win ratio? Alright, I'll give you a minute. Just type it down in the comments below, saying, like, I guessed the win ratio, and then a number. Think of a number between 1 and 100, right? And guess the win ratio. Wrong, you're probably wrong. I mean, statistically, right, 1 in 100, but that's your chance of getting it right as well. But no. It's 4%. If I were to take a bicycle and a brick in World of Tanks, I would have had, statistically speaking, a better win ratio than 4%. My win ratio with the UDES currently, ladies and gentlemen, is 4%. Sometimes this game makes me want to commit grave acts of violence upon inanimate objects such as this desk. Or, in other words, I really want to punch it sometimes, but some other times, and this is much worse, I feel nothing. I just feel nothing but a sense of existential dread every time that happens. 4%. That's it. I've nothing left to say. Guys, it's almost there. It's almost there. I can smell it. It's very close. It's almost there. The amount of experience I need is, what, I think like a couple of thousand now? It's almost there, and I've been playing this, fun little game in my head as I'm grinding through the last few battles that I need to finish this god-awful idea. I've been playing the game of what I would rather be doing now than going through the last few battles, and there's so many things. Shocking. Yeah. Well, apologies. It's around 1 AM now. But it's so many things. It's surprising, honestly. I've gotten to the conclusion that I would rather be doing literally anything than this. But yeah. See, I was gonna take a break and go and exercise for a bit, like you know, either at home or at the gym or something, at around 8 PM. But I realised I'm not exactly on par to finish the marathon, so I can't do that. So I've skipped today. Gonna do that tomorrow, and I've just been playing since 8 PM, and I'm still here grinding away. I took like a 40-minute break to watch a TV show that I really like. Just so I can do something I like today. It's the quality of games, or it's the quality of my lack of thinking, really, and focus and all that. But you know, in some sense, it's also the quality of the games, or rather lack thereof, recently that's been so gosh darn tough on me. I needed to kill him before he took a shot at me. Maybe I can ram the bat chat. What'd you think? Not a particularly great battle until we ram the bat chat. Yes, in the water, in the water, in the water, in the drink, in the drink. Yes. Yes. In the drink. There we go. And that is 4,000 combined on the SCRV. Beautiful. I can smell it. I can smell it. My Grom is there. It's at 51. I need just 2,000 more. Well, 2,200 more. That's like 2 victories, right? On average. That's like 2 victories. Let's do it in the standard B. Fuck it, let's go. Do I want to record this live? I think so. I think so. Let's do it live. Oh boy. Actually, I'm gonna skip this one. I'll record the last one live because I need to get some water and you know, get ready for bed. Ladies and gentlemen. Apparently I can't do math. I think I needed like 2,000 point something base XP, not 1,000. I think I said. Maybe I'm getting that wrong now. Although I think I said I needed less than I actually needed is my point here. But regardless, I'm probably not gonna get it in this battle. I played a couple extra, you know, between this bit, I suppose, of me checking in and the previous one. But I need about 600 XP left. Oh, sorry, I need about 600 XP. That's how much I have left to complete the marathon. Yes, so let me make something abundantly clear. This is... fuck you. This is the last marathon I am probably ever going to do in this game. And with good reason, as I'm sure you can imagine. It's been naught but pain and suffering. Have my allies truly abandoned me? No? Okay. fellas, look! Look! They're right there for you to shoot. No, not gonna shoot. Okay, well this is not gonna be 600 XP, so let's do one more and then, you know, with the damage from this one and the damage from the next one, we're sure to get it, but there you go. In fact, less than 600 XP, we might even get it from the battle I just did, but that will be one silly way for it to go. Let's go with the 277. It's one of my favourite tanks that I've ever unlocked, and yeah, I am so tired. I am so sick of this game. But at the same time, it's kind of what I've been playing and the way I've been playing that's making me sick. Now, why I've been playing the tanks? No, the tanks that I've been playing, it's like I haven't gone full ham to try and mark these vehicles and, you know, put food on them and load more gold and fire more gold and stuff like that. No, I tried to play it like a sort of a economy mode. Especially with the concept, where I've been making not a lot, but a bit of money every now and then. And then, if you're keeping track of how many credits I have on the account, you get to see that I'm staying roughly around the same amount. That's because I actually bought 2 tanks during the marathon, right? For credits. And I also bought the Phase 1, but, you know, that's for bonds. Oh, sorry, that's for Battle Pass tokens. And so I spent around like 2.5 million, I think, on a tank destroyer, the turtle. I think I got the Doom Turtle, and oh no, I got the T-28, and then, you know, just generally stuff like that is what I got. And then so the little bit of money I've made, I've spent back into buying a few new vehicles, or 2 new vehicles. The other one is, I don't remember what it was. I think it was something German. Anyways, the next thing in line that I needed, basically. And so the rationale being that I don't really want to mark these tanks, because especially for the 277 and for the Concept 1B, I don't think I'm good enough yet. I kind of want to work my way up to here gradually, because I've been struggling a little bit with the Indian Panzer. I've been struggling a lot with the IKV at tier 7. Sorry. And because of you know, struggles with those tanks, I kind of wanted to ease my way into marking some of these higher tier vehicles, even though I did mark like a tier, I don't think I've marked a tier 10 tank yet, but I've marked a tier 9 tank, the T10. And in fact, I marked it a long time ago, so I can definitely do it. That's not the problem. Just, you know, load a little bit more gold, put food on them, and hell, I mean, I marked that tank without too much gold and without any food. The T10, I mean, but, you know, it's not the point. Let's try and make it a little bit less painful, and I can definitely do it for most, I feel like, tier 9 and tier 10 vehicles, but yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm very tired. I know yawning is contagious, and if I made you yawn, I apologize, but oh, what a slog. And this battle as well, look at this. What an absolute slogfest. Nobody up on the hill, so I'm getting no support fighting these guys. I'm just waiting for artillery to, you know, rain death upon me. Oh, the UDES is trying to hit me. Alright. Who knows, maybe the enemies get a bit aggressive. Wait, the Panzer left the... station. I want to get rid of that roof so I can, well, both me and my allies can get shots on that. Hill. I'm gonna get rid of that roof as well. I could have saved the shot to fire at the CC. I didn't know. I didn't know until it was too late. Beautiful hit into the flush side of the CC. One. There we go. With that defeat previously, it's almost there. I can smell it. That's 1.3 already. That's a good chunk of base experience. Spotting and all. Did he really predict me going all the way back like this? Man, artillery's getting a bit too smart for its own good. I should have just stopped, but yeah. Yeah, I told you, just like patience. And the enemies are going to get a bit too aggressive. And it's not the aggression, it's the uncoordinated aggression. There's a Concept 1B over there, which I knew about the entire time, and yet somehow I'm surprised that I got hit by it now. It's quite interesting how that surprises me at this point. I'll blind shot, because I doubt he's going to go and peek again in the next 10 seconds. To move a bit left. Never mind. The heads are barely peeking over the ridgeline. If the UDES was any smart, he'd get in closer and try and get free shots on them, because both of them are looking this way, although granted the E5 is also not really a tank I'd want to get shot by. But you could finagle it. You can go around the edge there, or you can go in the dip over there and not get shot at. Saying you could, doesn't mean you have to. Batchat can also probably move up with his view range. One tank that can't move anywhere, though, would be mine. What? It was the flat side of a Panzer 7. It was just nothing but side armor. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. You guys are pissing me off. Back off a bit. Would you? Okay, they all dead up there, yeah. There you go. Now we're gaming. The Jagdpanzer is well, I would describe it, what he's doing as, I believe, mildly upset at the way things are going for his team, and has decided to take it upon himself to carry the fight forward. Thanks. Park your 7-meter tall arse right in front of my gun and be bewildered when I'm not supporting you when they're pushing you, yeah. That's the way to do it. Also, I do believe we've cleared the hill. Correct? As a very smart Lithuanian man once said, piri piri, Go on. $8-2, I'm gonna need a couple of shots more, probably. Although if we win, well, not if, when we win this, it's gonna be enough. I'm gonna stop here. And the reason I'm gonna stop here is this spot lets me shoot at all the guys over there. I'm not going to get spotted by them. And I can poach a little bit of XP out of this game. Like so. Ooh, I'm kind of hoping that was a hit. He was going backwards and downwards, and that's kind of where the shell landed. I'm really hoping that was a hit. Oh, stolen. Alright, one more shell in me probably, although, to be fair, Gorilla 15 is probably going to be spotted next. I might want to load HE for him. The MX-50B, not so much. In fact, they're both over there. Let's not shoot at the AMX. Save our shot for the Gorilla. There you go, see, that's smart. That's smart tanking right there. Because with the low reload speed, I'm not going to be able to hit both. Not really, and yeah, the chances are I'm going to miss the AMX at that angle. 2.5, 800 spotting. Not great for this tank, not terrible though, but you know what is great? Completing the marathon, all 10 stages, in like 4 days. That's pretty great. 5 days, right? Something like that. That's a 10-day marathon. Took me 4.5 days, like 5 days to complete it. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen. Mission complete. Reward added. Vehicle SDP VZ66 Grom. This battle as well. 2.9. I hit the AMX as well. Oh, would you look at that? Hit the AMX too. Lovely. Tons of damage, not that much experience. But who cares, because the marathon is done. Let me just grab a quick screenshot of this to share on the Discord. By the way, community Discord down below. And also, down below, options for joining the channel memberships, options, club, whatever, my Patreon page, if you're feeling extra generous and supportive. Thank you very much for watching. I do not have the strength to tell you anything else about this video. About this marathon. I think you've seen it all. I've documented my progress. I've documented how much time and commitment this takes. For anyone working a regular 9-to-5 job, this is nigh impossible. Unless you really, really love this game. The way it would be possible is if you if you were a really good player and you played about 20-ish something battles every day, and then grinded a few extra hours during the weekends, then you can get it. But you need to be fully committed to this game and not play anything else, not do anything else in your free time. I was able to do it because, you know, on my schedule and my work is a bit hectic, and you have days where you have nothing to do and days when you have tons of work to do, and, you know, I love that, but at the same time, it's not exactly easy, shall we say, in some respect. But regardless of that, it take 272, 292. Really, gold ammo's not that great for this thing, huh? Well, it's not that big of a difference between the two, but yeah, there it is, the Grom. Whew. I'll see you all next time. I'm going to take a vacation now from World of Tanks, a hiatus, if you will, for a couple of days, and then come back and do stuff that I actually like, and just play events, and mark this down as the last time I have ever participated in a marathon for a free tank. As much as I like the rewards of credits and, you know, boosters and all this stuff. I mean, the boosters are really nice, so is the credits and all that, but it's not worth it. Any stretch of the imagination. I hope that the marathons we get in the future are Battle Pass marathons again, because these are a little bit more fun, because you can prepare for them. You can set up a whole bunch of tanks to where they're within a few points of tipping over to the maximum, because that gives you extra. 25 extra, I think. So you can set up a whole heap of tier 5s, tier 6s and stuff to do that, and it's a lot easier to do a marathon like that. And so, yeah, that's what I would do, but see you in a few days, game, when I continue working on some marks for vehicles that I actually enjoy and doing things that I actually like. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, can't wait to go and play something else and just not look at tanks for a couple of days. I say that, I'm probably going to still look at some World of Tanks videos on YouTube and on Twitch or whatever, but, you know, not actually play them. Whew. It was tough, it was exhausting, and not very rewarding at the end, which I think is what sucks the most. Because this isn't a Skoda T56 or a Barask, this is just a meh tank. Which seems to be performing relatively well. Well, actually, it seems to be performing surprisingly well, according to Tanks GG, but I kind of get it why. I think most people that got the tank are either really passionate about the game, or play the game a ton, because they got it for free, and passionate enough to buy the tank, right? So it's, I think the statistics there are going to be kind of skewed against the other tanks that this vehicle is competing with, but anywho, just my opinion. I'll see you all next time. Have fun. Take care. Bye-bye. And don't do these stupid marathons. That's proven to myself that I can. And if there was 11 stages and the 11th one was 60,000 XP, I could still probably do it. Not in this time left. Like, it's what, like 5 hours left, I think, of the marathon or something like that. 6. Not in this time, but I would grind more on some other day, like the first day or whatever, and I could still probably do it. It's just a matter of persistence. At the end of the day, it's just something I don't really enjoy doing. Playing for 1.4 and 5 for 1.9 thousand, it's dreadful. It's dreadful. I reset the battle count because I wanted to see how I'm playing towards the end. I went from 3 point something to 1.9 at the end there. Dreadful, just absolutely dreadful. I hate it. And it shows. I think the last couple of battles really saved the statistics. I think it was even worse before that, so yeah. Whew. Anyways, bye-bye.